It is said that the wars in the Ramayana and the Mahabharata were caused by the two women, Sita and Draupadi. What are your thoughts on this? This statement could have only been made by a man. In the Purans and the Vedas, it's said that the cause of everything is karma, action, which is neither male nor female. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm reading book Devlok Devdutt Patnayak, and today I started reading part 23, Sita and Draupadi. So let's continue. In our stories, it is usually the male characters that play a more active role while the female characters play a passive role. Thus, Karan, cause, is a woman and Kriya, action, is by men. It's not exactly correct because anyone can do Kriya and there can be any Karan. Both Sita and Draupadi had a Swayamvar. Did the women in those times actually have the right to choose their own husband? According to the Purans, in a Swayamvar, a woman can choose her husband. Like Indumati chose Aj, Ram's grandfather, or Savitri selected Satyavan. In the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, however, it is a Swayamvar only in name because the decision, the choice is not made by the woman. The women are won as trophies in an archery contest. In Tulsidas Ramayana, Ram and Sita meet in a garden and fall in love before the Swayamvar. But that is a poetic rendition as the original story is not so satisfying. In the Valmiki Ramayana, Ram comes to Mithila and Vishwamitra asks Janak to give the young men a chance to lift the bow. Janak agrees and offers his daughter's hands to whoever is able to do it. Ram lifts the bow and breaks it too, and so Sita is married to him. It is not really an arranged marriage, nor is it a Swayamvar. Basically, she is awarded as a prize for winning the competition. Ram and Sita's story is always told as a love story, but Draupadi does not seem to have the same relationship with the Pandavas. No, she doesn't really. Draupadi too has a Swayamvar. Here, an archer has to shoot the eye of a moving fish by looking at its reflection in the water below. Her father, King Drupad, knows that Arjun is the greatest archer in Bharatvarsh and will definitely win the competition, and Draupadi will enter the Kuru Vansh as a bride. Drupad intends to eventually destroy the Kurus. However, matters don't go according to plan. The Kauravas burn the Lak house they had given the Pandavas, who are believed to be dead. Although Drupad's plan has been thwarted by this event, he holds the Swayamvar anyway. Since his daughter has to be married, he is unaware that the Pandavas have survived and are hiding in the forest as Brahmins. At the Swayamvar, when Karn comes forward, Draupadi and her brother Drishtadumna both reject him as a Sutputra, son of a Sut, charioteer, who is therefore not qualified to participate. No Kshatriya present there is able to meet the target. Then Brahmins are invited. Among them is Arjun in disguise, and he wins the contest. He takes Draupadi to his mother and says, "Look what I won in the archery contest." Without turning around to see, Kunti tells him to share it with his brothers. How are they supposed to share a woman? Who will be the first husband? Who the second? Who has a right over her? All these issues come up in the Mahabharata, which Vyas handles very delicately. Narad arrives and tells the Pandavas a story about two Rakshas brothers. Indra wanted to divide them because together they were a threat to him. He sent the Apsara Tilotma, who told them that she loved them both and did not know whom to choose. The two Rakshas brothers started arguing and, to Indra's satisfaction, ended up killing each other. This was their first argument ever, and it was over a woman. The Pandavas understood the moral behind the story, where Tilotma was a metaphor for Draupadi. So a decision was taken that Draupadi would stay with each husband for a year, then walk through fire, become a Kumari virgin again, and go to the next Pandav. Arjun realizes that although she is his wife, he will get access to her only after 5 years due to the rotation method. You feel a little bad because there is logistical planning being done between husband and wife. But the idea here is to know who the father of Draupadi's child is. That can only be ascertained if she stays faithful to one husband for a year. Tell a story about Sita's and Draupadi's births. They both have unique births. They are Ionage, a word that's used a lot in the Purans. It means one not born from a yoni, womb. So we all are Yonij. Janak, the king of Mithila, is plowing a field when he finds a pot with a baby girl in it. The girl is Sita. Seet means furrow, the lines that are created on ploughing a field, hence her name. Draupadi is born from a Yajna. Her father Drupad, the king of Panchal, is burning in the fire of revenge. He has a disagreement with his friend Drona over a promise he had made to him when they were children, which was to grant him half his kingdom. Drona later uses his Kaurav and Pandav pupils to subdue and capture Drupad, but returns Drupad half his kingdom. Once freed, Drupad goes to his rishis Yaj and Upaj and pleads with them for the boon of a son who will destroy Drona. The rishis tell him that what he wants can be a boon or a curse, Shuddh or Ashuddh. Drupad is insistent and the yajna is conducted. Drupad gets his son as well as daughter. Since she is born from a yajna, Draupadi is also called Yagyaseni. Both Sita and Draupadi are in a way adopted. They don't have birth mothers, only adoptive mothers, who are the wives of their respective fathers. So, this is it for today, and I'll continue this part in my next video. Till then, keep listening beautiful stories and keep smiling.